Now that's a bit of a problem.
See, rumor has it.
The influencers and the YouTubers are busy talking about the steam machine. Us, the DIY, small wallet holders, low budget people, we have a reputation to keep.
Choose your next words carefully, Leonidas. They may be your last as king.
This is blasphemy. This is madness.
Yeah, get it. It's working. Yeah.
I had no idea I was chatting with the brilliant mind behind my system. Remember to hit the like button and subscribe to DSK2 Design.
Is it possible to design a steam machine? You see, everyone is talking about the steam machine and they're saying it's coming next year. This is the price. It might be 500, it might be 1000. And the idea of the steam machine is that you can be able to play your Steam games without the PC. You can put it underneath your TV like a console, like a PS4, like a PS5, like PS7 when it comes out. We know they're going to skip the 6. This mini PC cost me $120. $120 for N150. It's a mini PC, 12th generation Intel Twin Lake. That's it. There you go. It's equipped with a processor, the N150. 4 core, 4 threads, 6 MB caches, frequency 3.6. You know, pre-installed Windows for them to get all your data. You have to log in, you have to give them everything, your mother's password, birth certificate, death certificate, real estate, everything. They want to know about you. Let's have a look and see what we're working with. Very, very small. I like it. The size of it is reasonable. I actually thought it would be much more bigger. Actually, the mounting brackets are for you to be able to mount it behind your monitor. In order for us to test this, we need a couple of things. Now, after scavenging around, I found my keyboard, mouse, and we're ready to rock and roll. Okay. Things are happening. Good Tico. Freak out. What is this? Who am I?
I cannot believe this shit. First I get a bullshit assignment, now Mr. Rice-A-Roni.
Okay, so far so good. For me, I would not want to carry on further with it. It's because I want to install any other system besides Windows. The risk with these mini PCs is that they come pre-installed with Windows, and when they come pre-installed with Windows, they also come pre-installed with Chrome. And when you buy them, wherever you're buying them from, sometimes they usually have malware. So what I'm trying to do is skip all that process, and then I can just flash it. Okay, cool. So what we're trying to do is boot it.
Mission failed.
I cannot believe this shit.
You have to go to the BIOS by pressing escape or F7. Once you get to the BIOS, you have to come to security and then you go to secure boot. Once you go to secure boot, this one by default is on enabled, so you have to disable it. You scroll down to boot and then you choose the device that you want to boot first. Then once you choose the device that you want to boot, let's say you're using the USB as the first device, because they also have the Windows Boot Manager. It's on the SSD, So you don't want that one to boot fast because it will direct you to the Windows where you need to enter your password and everything. Then you can save it and boot. So we are trying to boot it from that point. It kept on telling me the kernel is missing. When I checked what was the problem was actually the USB had a problem. No, the external...
What?
The disk, what do you call this? The hard drive.
What the fuck?
The hard drive. I haven't used it in a long time that I don't know how to say. The USB stick.
That's what she said.
So for those wondering how I was able to get the files onto the USB stick, you have to go and download a Balena Etcher, whether it's OS or Windows. Once you've gotten it, you have to go and look for the file Linux, whether it's Mint or whatever else whatever one you choose. Verify the source where you're getting it from so that you cannot get any issues with it. Then once you've verified it, you download it. Then the next process is you're going to get your USB stick, and then you have to format your USB stick. You go to disk utility, format it to MS-DOS, in brackets FAT, and then use the GUID partition map. And then once you've done that, you can be able to write it on the stick. Then once you've written it on the stick, when you go to install it on the mini PC that you're installing, you first of all need to go to the BIOS. It's necessary for you to go there, and I repeat, once you go to the BIOS through escape or F7, you go and you disable, you go and disable secure boot. You have to disable it, otherwise nothing will work. And then once you've disabled it, you can be able to install your Linux and enjoy.
Yeah, the USB stick had a problem and I never knew that. So you have to check with a couple of sticks and see which one works. It's always very exciting if you're able to do things like this. So there are a couple of things I need to set up before we get there. So this is actually quite exciting. I've been able to download a couple of games into Steam. I was able to get Steam, and with Steam you need Proton, and with Proton will help Steam work in Linux. So that's the basic part that you need for installing Linux on for installing Steam on Linux. It's very straightforward. All you have to do is go to your application manager or software manager, and then you can be able to find Steam, choose Steam, and then it's straightforward. It's not so difficult. Have Steam running. When you open it, it will be the first application to come fully, so it will just be direct. You switch it on, it goes straight to Steam, and then when it goes straight to Steam, you can play your game via your control. If you have a Steam control, you can use Xbox control, you can use PlayStation control. You just need to have the settings right. We can be able to take it and go and test it on the TV and see whether it works. So I have it working. I just need to change the resolution, set up the TV. Works. We're just going to go for asphalt and then play. Let me see whether even the audio will be able to come out. Pretty cool, pretty cool. I like this. Try different ideas with it. I'm only worried about the audio, so we're going to see whether the audio works. Yeah, get it there. It's working. Yeah. So I got it working. So excited. Such a satisfying feeling. And this is all on this. Very cool. My little steam machine. I can just stick this at the back. But that's how it looks. It's quiet, no issue, no sound problems. Oh man, get in there. Cool, man. That was awesome. A very good experiment. I really enjoyed it. Chewed my brain, so there's a lot of stuff to learn with Linux. And thank you to the Finnish guy. Was it Finnish or someone? Whoever
designed the OS because it's what we use, and to everyone out there, go try it out. Get a small mini PC. Remember, install Linux, Ubuntu. Just try with different OSs that are open source, that you can be able to have the freedom and secure it the way you want. Now, just to be clear, I in no shape or form want to suggest that this mini PC can run high-end games due to its limitations and capability. So if you are getting it to run games like Counter-Strike and the rest of them that require high graphic cards, and then it won't work properly. So the best option is for you to install retro games and games like Asphalt 9 and such games that don't require so much graphics card and CPU usage and all these other things that you're required for high-end games. Definitely then the choice will be for you to go for maybe a PC, or if not a PC, then you can get a Steam Deck or other devices. But I assume that the Steam Deck, the Steam machine itself, will be able to play all these games easily as they stated. So that's where the only letdown with the mini PC is. It's not designed to play actually games. It's more like opening Word documents and using in the office. So it has its limitations. So don't go get it and say, Collins told me I can be able to play Counter-Strike online for 5 hours without any issues. You won't even be able to load it, as you have seen from the start. So this is just a brief public announcement. Trend with caution. Don't come back or write in the comment, oh, you got nah, never say that. So this was me trying to download it or trying to see whether it's going to work, but it got stuck here. Every time I tried it, I wanted to see whether I would be able to play it online, but it always hung up. So don't even dare try. I have to try out a couple of games with this. I also have fishing. Maybe we should do fishing before we go. Let's do some fishing. The PC controls to be able to do the fishing that you want to do and everything. So this is quite exciting. Come sit with me. Let's fish a bit. Do some fishing. What did I just do? Games to try them. So if you want to do baseball, if you want things like that, and especially if you have like a child, if you have children, then it's such an easy setup to have for them to have an experience on like Steam, and also to be able to understand you can build things like this. So me and my son, I explained to him what I did, and then I show him the example. The same also when I built the PC with the PS4. I took him through the examples and showed him, hey, this is Steam, this is how Steam works. And it's a very reasonable ecosystem compared to Roadblocks and the rest of it, because at least there's not so much, he can play privately without connecting online, or if he's connecting online, you can be able to control it, switch the mic off and all these other things. So this is baseball.
Time for the Dodgers to lead things off. Now the batter coming up here, Wheeler, turns and fires. Chases way out of the zone there, strike one.
Not good, not good. Need more practice. It's easier to play on the PC. Well, like with the keyboard and the mouse. I'm using the control, so anyway. I'll miss a couple of them before we get it right. Timing, it's a timing. It's a timing.
He's 0 for 1. He's ready. Goes after
there we go.
I
told you. I told you.
Harper.
Woo.
The 0-2. Helps him out right there. Chases after strike 3. Bad intentions by the hitter.
Well, I'll see you guys on the flip side.
7th inning stretch time.
Be kind to yourself and be kind to others.